Hey everyone, welcome back for another Deep Dives with us. Today we're going to be talking about AI,
Yeah.
but not all the amazing things it can do. We're going to flip the script and look at the other side of the coin.
Right. The potential downsides.
Exactly like the
Those
challenges.
threats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for this deep dive, we're looking at an excerpt called Navigating the Challenges of Artificial Intelligence, Bias, Privacy, and Emerging Threats.
Oh.
And this thing
It's a dude.
already has my mind spinning.
Oh, I mean, we're already seeing some of these challenges play out in the real world, you know?
Oh, totally.
Remember that case with the AI hiring tool
Oh, right, yeah.
that was discriminating against certain groups?
Well-
It was trained on biased data, and it just replicated those biases.
Like garbage in, garbage out, right?
Exactly. But with much higher stakes.
Much higher stakes, like
Right.
way higher.
Yeah.
And it's not just hiring. Think about loans,
Mm-hmm.
insurance assessments,
Oh,
even
well.
criminal justice risk assessment. Yeah, if AI is making those decisions and it's using biased data,
It can amplify those biases.
yikes. It's like we're giving AI this powerful voice,
Mm-hmm.
but we haven't taught it to use it responsibly.
That's a great way to put it. And then there's the data they collect, you know.
That's right.
It analyzes everything. Our
Yeah.
browsing, our location data,
Oh, God.
even our faces from security cameras.
It's a lot. I was just reading about this AI facial recognition at a shopping mall.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to, catch shoplifters. But it can track you everywhere.
Yeah.
Even like,
Recognize your mood?
like recognize your mood. It's like, where does it all go?
It's a great question.
Who has access?
Right. Who has access? It's a huge concern.
Yeah.
This potential for surveillance,
Well, yeah.
for control.
Oh, yeah.
Could erode our privacy, even our liberties.
It's so powerful. AI is so powerful. It can do amazing things.
Yeah.
But it also has these risks.
We can't ignore them.
We can't ignore the downsides.
No, it's not just about governments or big companies either. We as individuals need to be aware.
Be aware. Think critically about how AI is being used.
Yeah, take back control.
Take the control. Exactly.
Don't let the tech control us. We need to be informed.
Yeah.
We need to ask questions. Demand transparency
Transparency.
from the people developing this stuff.
So, we've talked about bias
Bruh.
and surveillance. What else should we be worried about with AI?
Well, one that gets overshadowed is job displacement.
Oh, yeah.
You know, automation is already reshaping the job market. Experts are predicting millions of jobs could be at risk.
Wow. Especially those involving tasks that are
Repetitive, yeah.
repetitive. Yeah. I worry about that. Even in creative fields.
Hmm.
AI can write articles now,
Yeah.
compose music, create artwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what does the future even look like?
It's a big question. A lot of people are asking it. AI will create new jobs too,
Yeah.
but we need to prepare for this shift in the workforce.
Yeah, for sure.
Invest in education, training programs.
So it's not about fearing the robots. It's about working with them.
Exactly. Be proactive,
Be proactive.
not reactive.
I like that.
And speaking of risks, there's another one we should probably talk about, the lack of explainability
Oh,
for a lot of these AI systems.
Yeah, the black box problem.
Right.
It's kind of unsettling to think that these algorithms are making decisions, sometimes big ones, and we don't know how.
We don't know how they got there. It's
Yeah.
even more concerning when you think about misuse.
Oh, gosh.
Imagine AI making parole decisions or allocating healthcare.
Right.
If we don't know how it's deciding, how can we be sure it's fair
Yeah. How can we be sure it's fair?
and prevent bias from creeping in?
There's a lot of trust. We're putting a lot of trust in these systems,
We are.
but they're not perfect. They can be manipulated. They can be biased. Sometimes they make mistakes.
So transparency is crucial. We got to be able to look in that black box
Yeah.
and see how it's working. There's a lot of research on this, making AI more explainable, more transparent.
But we have a long way to go. So it's not just about building smarter AI. It's about building AI we can trust.
Yes.
It's AI we can understand.
And it's not just individual decisions either. We got to think bigger picture. Societal implications of all this.
Okay.
The potential for misuse is huge.
Like what? Give me a worst case scenario.
Well, like AI in warfare, autonomous weapons, making life or death decisions
know.
without us, without humans,
That's terrifying.
or mass surveillance, control, tracking people, monitoring everything they say.
Sounds like a sci-fi movie.
It's not that far off, unfortunately. And then there's misinformation, manipulating people. Deepfakes are a perfect example.
Oh, yeah.
Those fake videos, you can't even tell they're fake.
I saw this article about a deepfake that went viral. It caused so much chaos, People were outraged.
And then it turned out to be fake.
It's scary how easy it is to deceive people.
So easy. It's a powerful tool. In the wrong hands, it could be devastating.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot. Bias, privacy, jobs, explainability. Misuse, it's overwhelming.
It is a lot.
But it's all important so we can find solutions.
And the good news is people are working on it. Researchers, ethicists, policymakers, even tech companies are starting to see this and try to mitigate the risks.
So there's hope
There is.
for the future of AI.
There's always hope.
Starts with awareness. Conversations like this.
Right. The more we understand, the better we can navigate this stuff.
It's about steering AI in the right direction.
Exactly. We're at a crossroads. We get to choose which path to take.
I like that. So let's talk about solutions. What are people doing to address these challenges?
Well, data quality is a big one. Remember, biased data leads to biased systems. So we need diverse data, representative data, unbiased data.
It's like making sure AI gets a balanced diet.
Yeah, a balanced diet, not just junk food.
And it's not just the data, it's the algorithms too.
The models behind AI.
We need to develop algorithms that are more transparent, accountable.
So we can understand how they're thinking and identify bias.
It's like building AI with a sense of fairness. Ethics.
It's a good way to put it. And then there's regulation and oversight. Governments are starting to develop guidelines, frameworks for responsible AI, addressing privacy, bias, accountability.
It's like setting up guardrails.
Guardrails, I like that.
To keep AI in check.
And then, of course, there's public education. The more people understand about AI, the better we can discuss it, debate it, advocate for policies that work.
It's about empowering people, giving them the tools to shape AI's future.
Precisely.
That's where things like this deep dive come in, exploring these issues, having these conversations.
Yeah.
We can raise awareness, inspire action.
We can all play a role in making sure AI is a force for good.
I love that. It's not just on the experts. It's on all of us.
Okay, we've talked about the challenges, the risks, the solutions.
What's the takeaway?
What do we want listeners to walk away with? What do we want listeners to walk away with?
This has given me a lot to think about.
I know, right?
Like AI, it's full of potential. But it's up to us to make sure it's used in a way that benefits everyone.
Absolutely.